Some other things we can look at on here from your map screen. If you want to zoom in or zoom out, you can use your magnifying glass. And then if you have a boundary made for the field, if you bring this up, it'll show you your whole field on there, but I accidentally deleted this field the last time I mowed it, so I don't have a boundary anymore. And then 3D just give you a view kind of from behind your tractor. And down here, this is from the latest update from the Fendt software. It gives you a lot of options to do while you're on your map screen. This here is to nudge your line left and right. Just add in there how much you want to nudge your line. Anything I haven't figured out how to do on here is if you are doing contour segments and want to nudge your entire boundary, you have to go back out and go to the main VarioGuide menu to do every line at once. Then this button is if you want to change your way lines. It won't let me do that right now because I'm using my auto steer, but you bring that up, it'll bring up all the way lines you have for that field. Then you go into your wrench here, that'll bring up, don't really remember what that does. I think you can scan your field with that on your map. This button I showed in a different video will delete your worked area from the last time you were in the field. Then this button here can make markers if you would like to mark a rock in your field. Hold on, I gotta turn around. And that's something I also lost when I deleted my field, was all my rock markers for this field. But it's pretty neat if you have a bad rock you want to mark, or a sinkhole, or anything you need to mark in your field. You can put markers down and it'll show them on your map the next time you come to your field, and it'll set it to beep and give you a warning from however far out from the marker you want. That way, if you're not paying attention, it will remind you and you won't hit it. If you go back down to this button, then the other thing in here is the plus. So in here you can add your boundaries, you can add way lines. Oh, that's actually how you add your obstacle. You can actually you can do a whole area if you have wet spots. I've never done that before. Usually I do a point, and then right there's your obstacle, which I don't want to save that right now. So there's just some other things you can do off the map screen now with the latest update. Also, this button here is your headland settings. You can set this to beep at you when you're getting close to the end to remind you to pick your implement up. Or if you have it set for a certain time, you need to drop your implement to have it start right at your headland. You can set it to beep to drop it also. I really don't use this. I've played around with it just to see how it works. But it's a neat feature, I guess, if you're in a long field and maybe if you don't pay attention, that it beeps at you to remind you you're about to run into your woods at the end.